Whis easily explains how a mind like Frieza's evolves so much to the point of easily defeating Goku and Vegeta with just one strike. How did he become this monster, and what motivated him to do so? And why didn't he finish off the Saiyans once and for all and abandon his rivalry? Well, Whis revealed all of this and much more, and it was right in front of us the whole time. Do you want to know everything behind one of the strongest transformations in Dragon Ball Super? Then hurry up and subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and activate the notification bell. I'll leave a special bonus at the end just for those who watch the entire video, an exclusive piece of information about the Emperor of the Universe. Angels in Dragon Ball Super play a very important role in cosmic balance, but their importance goes far beyond that. They may be the ones who hold all the knowledge, and this becomes evident when Whis says things that help us understand better. He explains various things over time, even acting as a teacher, and through this, we discover the reasons behind many events. This happens because Son Goku is often a questioner, always asking about many things. At the end of the Granola Saga, when Frieza appears with his new form, Black Frieza, he utterly crushes Goku and Vegeta with a single blow, leaving them both in deep thought. Goku then asks if Frieza is the warrior who would bring balance to the universe, and Whis simply smiles and says, "Who knows?" We know that Frieza is, and always will be, one of the most iconic and persistent villains in the Dragon Ball universe. He always finds a way to surprise and terrify. Even after crushing and humiliating defeats, he inevitably returns, stronger, smarter, and, in the most recent case, more menacing than ever. His transformation into Black Frieza is not just a display of power. It's a strategic and psychological move designed to shake both Goku and Vegeta, as well as anyone who dares to underestimate him. This is the moment when the teacher and master must step in to explain the context behind Frieza's power. Whis, who is currently training both Goku and Vegeta, even though Vegeta now wields the power of destruction, must not only explain but also provide a solution, as he always does. He shows them a path whenever they have doubts, and Frieza has now become more than just a doubt. He has left Goku in disbelief and Vegeta deeply contemplative. This could shake them both to their core, but as an angel, Whis surely won't let things remain this way. But what are the ways Whis can explain Frieza's powers beyond what we already know? It's a fact that Frieza is currently beyond both Goku and Vegeta. I won't get into a discussion about Gohan or Broly here because I'm focusing on the ones Frieza actually defeated, Goku and Vegeta. Whis will likely just give them advice and tell them, perhaps do your best. There are two main things Whis will say about Frieza. One is about Frieza's race, which we will discuss after the second point. His strength comes from his objectives. That's right. Over time, Frieza has evolved tremendously, but it's all because of his goals. This has not only made him a better fighter, but has also strengthened him mentally. The power of the mind. Just as Whis encourages Goku and Vegeta to train their minds, saying it's just as important as physical training, he knows this is what allowed Frieza to reach his current level. Frieza participated in the Tournament of Power and learned a great deal. His evolution after the tournament was significant, even to the point of letting go of his grudge against the Saiyans despite defeating them. Whis heavily emphasizes the importance of mental training to Goku and Vegeta, stating that physical strength alone is not enough to reach a warrior's true potential. He often explains that the mind and body must be in harmony, especially when dealing with advanced techniques like Ultra Instinct. For example, Broly managed to align his mind, and as a result, his body responded by allowing him to control his Berserker form and transform into the legendary Super Saiyan. Whis explains that to master Ultra Instinct, Goku must completely turn off his conscious mind during battles. According to him, conscious thoughts create delays that prevent the body from reacting instantly to threats or opportunities in combat. He teaches Goku to feel the flow of battle, letting his instincts and natural reflexes take over. For Vegeta, Whis is just as insightful. He points out that the Saiyan Prince often gets carried away by anger or pride, which interferes with his ability to remain calm and make effective decisions. Vegeta tends to fight in a more calculated manner, but Whis encourages him to free his mind from worries about the final outcome, focus on the present moment, and trust himself. Whis' approach is profound because he doesn't just talk about techniques. He also relates mental training to overall balance in life. He uses simple examples, like appreciating a good meal or observing the tranquility around him, to teach that a relaxed and focused mind is far more powerful than one filled with tension. All of this reflects Whis' role as a mentor who values both spiritual and physical growth. His wisdom transcends mere combat training and offers lessons that Goku and Vegeta can apply not only as fighters, but also as individuals. This combination of depth and lightheartedness is what makes Whis' teachings so unique and essential. Who knows, maybe Frieza, being as cunning as he is, noticed this about Whis during the tournament. So, Whis practically explains Frieza's power here, and Frieza took Whis' teachings from the Tournament of Power and used them to evolve. During the Tournament of Power, Whis, despite being unable to intervene directly, played a crucial role as an observer and mentor. He constantly provided wise commentary that, while subtle, carried deep lessons for Goku, Vegeta, and the other participants from Universe 7. His calm and analytical approach contrasted with the intense chaos of the arena, and his words often guided the Saiyans toward a greater understanding of their battles and themselves. One of Whis' main messages was about trusting one's instincts. He emphasized the importance of Goku connecting with the concept of Ultra Instinct, allowing his body to react automatically without interference from his conscious mind. This was crucial because unnecessary thoughts created delays that could be fatal in the heat of battle. Goku gradually grasped this idea as he progressed in the tournament, especially during his fights against Jiren. For Vegeta, we stressed the need to control emotions like pride and anger, which often clouded his judgment and compromised his strategic effectiveness. Vegeta, always intense and stubborn, needed to learn to balance his passion for battle with a more centered mind. Whis encouraged the Saiyan Prince to let go of his worries and focus on the present moment, leaving behind doubts and frustrations that prevented him from reaching his full potential. Whis also highlighted the importance of cooperation and strategy, reminding Universe 7's fighters that the tournament was a team competition, where synergy among members could overcome even the most powerful enemies. Goku and Vegeta, known for their tendency to act alone, had to learn to work together, something Whis considered essential for success. Additionally, he praised the creativity and adaptability of other fighters, showing that thinking outside the box was an invaluable advantage in such an unpredictable environment. Another crucial point Whis addressed was the idea that every challenge, no matter how difficult, represented an opportunity for growth. He emphasized that even when facing formidable enemies like Jiren, there was always something new to learn and a chance to become stronger. This perspective inspired Goku and Vegeta to keep pushing forward, even when the odds seemed against them. Whis' lessons extended beyond the battlefield. He conveyed the philosophy that true strength wasn't just about physical power, but about the balance between mind, body, and spirit. With a touch of humor and near-divine wisdom, Whis positioned himself as a moral and strategic compass, guiding Goku, Vegeta, and their allies to unlock their full potential and face any obstacle with determination and clarity. The impact of his words was evident not only in the tournament, but also in the personal growth of every fighter who listened to him. But of course, Frieza's race itself also helped a lot. Its evolutionary potential, along with a focused and transformed mind, have currently shaped his new form, Black. The Frieza race, generally known as the Frieza race, is shrouded in mystery and fascination within the Dragon Ball universe. These beings are incredibly rare and recognized for their absurdly high natural power, even without intense training. Let's explore what we know about them in terms of evolution and unique characteristics. First of all, Frieza's race appears to be biologically superior to most others in the Dragon Ball universe. From birth, its members exhibit power levels that rival even warriors who have spent years in training. Frieza, for example, was considered a prodigy from the start and was able to rule much of the universe with ease. He is a perfect example of how the members of this clan naturally possess exceptional physical and energy-based capabilities, something that can be interpreted as a significant evolutionary advantage. One striking aspect of this race is its ability to change form. They have natural transformations that, in many cases, are not meant to increase power, but to suppress their true strength. This is demonstrated when Frieza reveals, during the Namek saga, that he was fighting in weaker forms, designed to control his own energy and prevent it from becoming a problem. This characteristic reflects an advanced biological control and an evolution that prioritizes efficiency and survival. Additionally, the adaptability of this race is fascinating. When Frieza is defeated on Namek, he survives even after being cut into pieces and blown up along with the planet. With the help of technology, he is rebuilt as Mecha Frieza, which highlights another interesting trait, a possible combination of advanced biology and cybernetic compatibility. This also demonstrates his incredible resilience and recovery capability. However, the most surprising aspect of this race's evolution is exemplified through Frieza's transformations in Dragon Ball Super. After his humiliating defeat at the hands of Goku and Trunks, he decides to train for the first time in his life. In just 4 months, he attains his golden form, Golden Frieza, quickly surpassing even the strongest warriors of that time. This suggests that, although he had never explored his full potential before, his race has the ability to evolve rapidly when faced with necessity. The introduction of his Black Frieza form in the Granola Saga further deepens this idea of accelerated evolution. After spending a period in a compressed-time training chamber, Frieza reaches a level that surpasses even Goku in Ultra Instinct and Vegeta in Ultra Ego. This confirms that the members of his race have an evolutionary limit much higher than originally thought, making them one of the most dangerous beings in Dragon Ball. Regarding what we know beyond Frieza, very little information has been revealed. His father, King Cold, was also incredibly powerful and seemed to share many of Frieza's characteristics, including his base form and possibly additional transformations that he never needed to show. There are speculations about other members of the race, but official material does not reveal much about their origin, culture, or population. Ultimately, Frieza's race is not just a biological anomaly. They also represent a recurring philosophical idea in Dragon Ball, that true potential can be explored in unexpected ways. Even those born with natural advantages still have room for growth. Frieza, with all his arrogance, is an interesting reflection of the concept that effort, when combined with raw talent, can reach surprising levels. So, after hearing all this, do you need anything more? Of course, I couldn't leave out a bonus for you, something Whis could easily explain. It's about Frieza's transformations, an example of how they shape his inner self. What he truly seeks in this regard brings to light how superior he can be, or at least attempts to be. For example, when he lost to Trunks, who possessed the power of a Super Saiyan, he needed to gain power to surpass the Saiyans, didn't he? And so, he became golden. In other words, his inner state reflected in his golden Frieza form. What he wanted to defeat were the Super Saiyans, who were yellow in color. And now that he aims for much more, things beyond just universes. What color is he? That's right, think about it. Black. Black Frieza, seeking to conquer the universe. At the center of this transformation lies an essential principle of the Dragon Ball world: evolution. Since his first encounter with Goku on the planet Namek, Frieza has been obsessed with being the strongest. And although he has always despised the Saiyans, ironically, his path of overcoming obstacles echoes the philosophy of the tailed warriors themselves, always striving to transcend their limits. This becomes evident when we discover that Frieza spent a period in a hyperbolically efficient training chamber, where a single day equates to years. This chamber was the stage for his metamorphosis into Black Frieza, a result of brutal dedication and an insatiable thirst for revenge. The visual impact of Black Frieza is the first detail that impresses. His form is dark, elegant, and exudes a sense of absolute authority. This transformation is not just about aesthetics, it's a symbol of his ability to reinvent himself. Even the name Black Frieza evokes mystery and danger, almost as if it represents a definitive and refined version of his malevolence. The color black, after all, often symbolizes infinity, sophistication, and in many cases, destruction. But what makes this new level truly terrifying is the sheer level of power he has achieved. During his brief demonstration against Goku and Vegeta, Black Frieza effortlessly crushes them. This is something we don't often see in the series, as the protagonists usually manage to at least put up a respectable fight before being surpassed. This power gap, almost unfathomable, was a shock even for veteran viewers and readers who are used to plot twists in Dragon Ball. Cleverly, this new form also reveals a facet of Frieza that is often overlooked: his cunning. He is not just a villain with brute strength, but a high-level strategist. Frieza knows exactly when to reveal his cards and how to manipulate his opponents. He patiently waited while Goku and Vegeta faced challenging enemies, only to appear at the most dramatic moment possible, a move designed to maximize its psychological impact. In this context, Whis, with his cosmic perspective and wisdom, would likely explain that Frieza is a product of the same universal rules that govern all Dragon Ball battles. Just as the Saiyans have an innate instinct to overcome challenges, Frieza demonstrates that determination, rigorous training, and the desire for victory can allow even the worst villains to reach unimaginable heights. Whis, being an impartial and eternally calm angel, might even suggest that Frieza's transformation serves as a reminder that no one should be underestimated. After all, even Goku, who always tends to give second chances, may have been blinded by Frieza's past and failed to see this evolution coming. And here's the crucial point: Black Frieza is not just a physical threat. He is a symbol of what can happen when ambition meets the right opportunity. He challenged the status quo of Goku and Vegeta, forcing them to question their own abilities and paths. Frieza is no longer just a comical, overconfident, and arrogant villain. He is now a terrifying reminder that evolution is not an exclusive privilege of heroes. In the end, Whis would likely encourage Goku and Vegeta not just to train harder, but to look beyond the obvious. They would need to understand what true strength really means and how it can be achieved in ways they had never imagined. This philosophical depth, balanced with explosive action moments and rivalry, is what makes Dragon Ball so captivating, even decades after its creation.